Eva, čia tu pajungus? Streamą. Okay. Alright, so the opening range is set. So at this point, obviously I would love to see buys, but for buys, what I would love to see is either we break opening range low and then pushing higher, or break and retest, which would be break out of the range, come back, and then obviously push higher. So there is two trades that may potentially happen. Obviously, there is possibility for me to take sells, but the sells would be lower probability because, you know, price is currently bullish. So I would love to see buys, but for buys, what I want for price to do is break opening range low first and then go up, or we just break out of the range and then come back to retest it and then look for buys. So simple as that. I'm just going to wait for opening range to break because the range is set at this point, and the only thing is price has to break either side of the range for me to potentially start thinking about the trades. Alright, so now we have a opening range high break. Alright. Alright, so we do have break of the range. We did break the high of the range, so there is a potential double break trade below, but I just don't want to see. I don't want to take the sells because we obviously can just sweep the low and then push higher. So, and for me to take buys within the new 10 a.m. candle, I would love to see a new swing point form. So what I mean by swing point is obviously I want the new hourly candle to make a wick first, and then look for potential buys to the upside. Alright, so Alright, so sveiki. Čia kolega dėl Renault numerį davė. Nu, šiandien galim už 160 BSDK paimti. O, ai, yra, nes ten parašyta BSDK. Aha, koks galas būtų? Kainos galas. Supratau, tvarkoje viso gero. Alright, so we do have a break of the opening range, and at this point I will wait for 10 a.m. candle to show me either price wants to, come back in the range and then push lower to the opening range low, which I would most likely take sales below this level to target this opening range, or price is going to push higher and then come back, retest, and then I would look for continuation buys. All right. So what I'm looking for now is I would love to see price coming to the opening range below, and then maybe I will see some buys to the upside, because I mean the sales is going to play out from the opening range high to the opening range low most likely. But I'm just waiting for the new 1 hour candle to make the new swing point on the 15 minutes time frame so I can trade the 1 minute time frame, right? So I'm going to wait for price to set up for me. So without a new swing point on the 15 minutes, I'm not really looking for buys, because what we did first is we did break the opening range high, right? So after first break of the range, there is a high chance for price to come back to the low of the range, right? And from there, I will look for buys if I can get the if I can get the entry. So right here on the left side, there is a 15 minutes and 1 hour. On the right side, there is 1 minute and 15 minutes. So that's it. So there is no trade, but because there is no swing point formed. So what I mean by swing point is I want for price to at least sweep the previous candle low for me to take for me to confirm that that was the swing point paired with the change in the state of delivery, and then obviously I can take something. Good morning, good morning. Hello. How are you doing? Yes, yes, because I had so much thing to sort out, outside the trading, even with the trading, I had, a lot of things to do. But at this point, everything is kind of sorted, and I will try to stream every day from next week. So yeah, I will try to trade from next week and stream every day from Monday to Friday. How is your life going? How is your trading? How are you in general? I hope I Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are gonna grow. We are gonna grow this time. At this point, with everything is kind of sorted, because for me to trade with some, with some outside, like not even problems, but the tasks you need to finish before you can trade like freely. What I mean by that is, I don't need to think about about the money source, or just in general, it just I just freed my mind, and now I'm ready to stream every day. I mean, I will try to do it every day because I still have work to do. I still run some kind of some kind of work outside trading, so I will do everything in my power to try and trade every day. So, how are you how are you doing? How is your trading? Uh, to trading has been stagnant. Yeah, yeah. For me, I was trading, but it just I didn't have time to. I just didn't have time to stream and all that stuff, to post anything because, to be honest, really, I trade only 1 hour a day. At this point, I found out that I don't need anything else. I just need I mean, from like 1 hour roughly, and if I get a trade, I get a trade. If no, then no, and I just move on with my day because before I was staring at the charts, or I was looking for something to just probably to prove something to myself or maybe to others, but you know. Please, can you run up a volatility 50 index analysis? No, sorry. All right, so today's bank. This is the NQ. This is NQ. This is MNQ actually. This is NQ mini. This is futures. This is futures, and this is a Nasdaq. That's a Nasdaq. Because I've been always trading like Nasdaq, but I was doing it on the CFDs, like MT5 and stuff, but and I was trading gold. But after some time, you know because I'm only trading like from NYC session to roughly 1 hour. So for me, the Nasdaq is the pair to go because it has a lot of volatility. Uh, I do look at gold, but I just don't trade it that much. I think because you know I don't know. I was comparing like two pairs. I was doing the exactly same thing, using the same strategy, and what I found out that Nasdaq is actually moving a little bit cleaner than gold. They both move good. They both give pips, but for me, NQ is like, I don't know. I just wanted to try futures. I liked it, and I just switched to futures at this point. But what I do here is obviously works on every market. Like it can work on CFDs. on futures, on crypto, I mean on everything, right? Everything I do here is obviously gonna work on every single market. So yeah, I mean, like when I took the trade last time on gold is let me see, let me see. So this was my trade on gold. It was on I think this week. No, wait a moment. I have. Yeah, so this was the last trade on a 17th this week. That was on Wednesday. So that was my trade. So that was my trade on Wednesday. That was 2-hour trade on Wednesday. Alright, so there is a potential trade on gold. So I will look to take buys above here. Right, so I'm taking the buy. All right. So why did I take this trade is because price did break the range, came back, and now you can see that price is most likely to go to the session high. All right, all right. So the trade was executed at 10:18. It was buys. So as long as this 15 minutes doesn't close below the previous candle low, you know, this trade is good to the upside. All right, let's see. All right, be right back, guys. Gonna let this trade to play out, either stop loss or profits. Alright, 2 minutes left until the 15-minute candle closes. After this candle closed, I have confirmed the swing point of the new 1-hour candle, which is the 10 a.m. And from there, I would expect for price to continue pushing up. So this is what I'm going to wait for. Other than that, there is nothing I can change. I have planned the trade from the beginning of the stream, and yeah, you just will it play out or no. I risk what I risk. I don't risk a lot. Good morning, good morning. Tahir, good morning. Guys, there is a delay of 20 seconds on the stream. Okay, so just for you to know that there is a delay. This is a MNQ, which is the Nasdaq. So this is NQ mini. There is NQ. This is NQ micros, and there is a NQ mini. So this is this is I risk now the 16 micros. It's like it's like 10 cents on gold. So 1 micro on futures is like 0.1 on gold. Okay. 1 mini on futures, it's like 1 lot on gold. So I'm letting this trade play out until 11 a.m. UTC -4, which is New York time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. So maybe it will look much clearer for you if I do this. So this trade is still valid. So this trade is still valid until we really break down this low, right? Are we not in a premium? Premium. I don't look at it, bro. I just look at the price action, what it shows me at this point. I'm not looking for a premium or discount. Now, as you can see, price is bullish, right? On the 1 hour, on the 15 minutes, price is bullish. So I will take buys from the mid of the range, which price did set on the, this is the opening range. So these two lines is opening range of the 9:30 candle. So from 9:30 to 9:45, this is a price that set the opening range. So price did break the high first, then pushed back, retested the range, and then I had liquidity sweep, and now potentially looking for potential continuation to the buy for buys. I mean, it may just I may lose this trade, but I just follow my plan, right? So that's it, because I know that in the long run these trades are paying good. So yeah, obviously you can see that there is a two levels here which price may come back to, but then I would expect buy still. Okay, and at this point I don't want to take a sells because they are not in line with anything what I'm looking for. Even on the 1 hour there is no swing point formed. 15 minutes there is no swing point formed to the downside. There is swing point to the upside within the new 1 hour candle, which is 10 a.m. So I would expect this 1 hour candle low right here to hold. So this is the 1 hour low. I would expect it to hold. But this is good. This is good because if I lose this trade, I mean, there is nothing gonna change for me, right? I will tomorrow I will take the, on Monday I will take the same trade, right? And just like that, in 1 minute we're back in profits. So I'm not saying I'm gonna win this trade, right? I don't know, but I'm just saying that there is a high probability for price to push up to the session high. So whatever happens, whatever happens, it happens. Like I can't do anything about this trade. I had my plan. I planned the trade before the at the beginning of the stream. You can rewind it. You can look at it. I said that I want to see buys, and the best buys would be if price would come here and then move higher, but instead price did sweep high first, then pull back, and then obviously I'm looking for continuation buys to the session high, and that's only 1% risk. So I mean, I have my stop loss in place. I have my take profit in place. So there is nothing I can change. The only thing, what would be my concern is if price, at 11 a.m. still within this range, I would close manually and just take break even or whatever whatever price is at that point. So there is really nothing I can do about this trade anymore. I executed the trade. That means that no changes has to be made within this trade. I accept the risk. I accept I accept the probabilities. That's it. No in between. No in between. I will most likely would move my stop loss, right there. This is where I would move my stop loss to break even or whatever, or just close in profits, because this is a bank holiday. So that's good that price did even show the setup for me to take on bank holiday, right? And I still execute it even if this is a bank holiday, because the trade is there. Just like that, I was in profits, come back, I am in loss. But the higher time frame is still showing me that prices, very well can go to the upside. So I'm following the higher time frame candles, price action. Whatever happens, happens. Because trust me, everything can change in a minute, right? In 1 minute candle. Like, trust me, I've seen like a lot of times, like I would close near my stop loss or move break even, and price just the next minute just go straight up. And, I miss the trade that I miss the trades that way. So what I learned is, once the trade is in play, leave it. Leave it as it is, and just follow the higher time frame. Alright, so we do have a new protected swing on the 1 minute if price does close here. This is where I would add the position to my position. So from the higher time frame perspective, there is nothing has changed, like nothing has changed really. So 15 minutes closes in 2 minutes. So let's see where price is at in 2 minutes. So this trade took longer Yeah, so there is 15 minutes which created the low, and now potentially will push up. Or down, like it's 50-50, right? At the point you enter the trade, it's 50-50. Like, I mean, there is a probabilities, right? But as soon as you enter the trade, it's like 50-50. Price can go down, price can go up, right? So like trading is just probabilities. In this case, the probability to the upside is better than to the downside, right? So that's why I took buys. But it can go down, right? So it's like, as I said, it's like 50-50. But if I can take one-to-one on the bank holiday, that would be a good result for me. That would be a good result for me, because not many people would trade like bank holiday, right? Or I wouldn't trade today bank holiday too. It just I wanted to test the stream, everything before the next week. So but what I'm showing you here is that you don't need to trade the same, you don't need to enter the same trade, right? I'm just showing you that once I decided the trade and planned my trade, I'm not gonna go back, and I'm not gonna change my mind, right? I would sit in the trade, I would take the loss, I would sit in the drawdown and all that stuff. I'm just showing you the psychology of the trading, right? Because everybody can learn like technicals, everybody can read the markets. It's not that hard, right? But while you in the trade, the management of the trade, the thought process, you have to understand that trading is more like is more like psychology than actually technicals, no. All right, we're pushing up. Let's wait. All right, so at this point, if price would come back to my entry, I would close in break even. Okay, so I'm going break even now. That's it. All right. Can we break the high? Can we break the high? Nope. All right, guys. So if this candle closes below the previous candle low, I will close my trade and I will take, you know, half of the percent. It's alright for me on the bank holiday. It's very good. Yeah, I'm taking half off. It's okay. So the trade is done. So in general, it was a one-to-one trade, right? I mean, I would leave it, right? But I have to go and that's the trade. You know, that's the trade. I mean, today's bank holiday, right? So it's no problem for me. So as I said, I've been in drawdown, but I stayed in the trade. I didn't change my mind, and yeah, it paid off, even though it paid a little. It's like half of the percent, you know. So yeah, that's it. Obviously, I mean, I would have closed trade here, but I just didn't realize price actually swept the high. Right? Did it sweep it? No, I just came. It did not sweep, so it's okay. All right, so I have to. What I want to do is. All right. So the first day back, we took some nice buys on NQ. So live with people, and yeah, good to be back. Day back, we live. We took some nice buys on NQ. So live with people, and yeah, good to be back. So the first day back, we live. All right, guys. Amazing trade, guys. So if you've been here, you know what we do. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching, and yeah, no more trading for me today. One trade a day keeps the over trading away, right? So see you on Monday, and hope to trade live for the rest of the year every day, right? We make some goals, and we're gonna we're gonna do it, right? So thank you for watching, and